voice is so irrelevant. The music behind, right? Anyways, I'm just grateful to God for everything that is happening in my life right now. Yeah, I just had to do something. I know, I think I'm glowing, right? I love this hairstyle. My hair was really messy in a way because of the twist that I did and they're kind of worn out. But I think, yeah, this style made it like a comeback of some sort. And I just figured out, like, wow, this could be my creative style added to the list, you know? Just, I didn't think if I could do something with a twist rather than just either do a ponytail or, let it just hang. Anyways, I thank God because in Him I move, I live, and have my being. And I really mean it whenever I say that because look at me, I am so wasted in every kind of way, mentally, physically, I don't know, psychologically, I don't know, but I got God's peace, amazing peace. Yesterday was crazy, day before yesterday. My heart was heavy. I was literally so stressed, super stressed. You know what I mean? You know, the fact that you're so stressed that you cannot do anything. Yeah, I know. And I was really, really stuck. But I thank God because He's faithful. I mean, I got nowhere to go. I just have to trust Him and do whatever I have to do. Be here, show up, and just look at the things, the documents and everything, try to read and all. And just His strength comes and carries me. And here I am. I'm not done yet sending the form, the report. But tonight is the night. We're gonna make tonight rock, right? I have no idea how, but I trust God. You wanna see what I'm doing? This is the kind of work. Yeah, these are I'm trying to, so while I was doing my literature, there's some of the things that I was trying to write on my books. So now I have to like kind of copy them back, typing them back. I know that is like old style, but really brings the idea in a more original way, summarizing stuff. Because you can be reading a lot and you don't know what to customize to suit you when you're just with all these references. It can be a lot of content. So I'm trying to add all that up and get to the fourth chapter, write my findings, and then I'll just be going now throughout the entire work, check out my sources, put better sources, like correct sources, make sure my work is clean, is thoroughly reviewed, add the references and everything. Then I will submit. I don't know what time that is going to be, but whatever it is, we're going to do it tonight, and I pray for God's strength. You know, when you have peace of God, He doesn't matter, man. I just know it's gonna be alright. That's what I'm leveraging on, His peace. But when that one is gone too, it's crazy. But I know why the peace of God went away. Something was wrong, something was up with my methodology, with my way of estimation and everything. And God was putting me ready for that because I really got crazy when I got to that point of doing my final analysis, only to find that it's a completely different approach, different from the one I was trying to work on. And it was really crazy, and I didn't know at that time what to do in the last minute. But yeah, just God helped me out, and we just found a way to start it. So right now we just need to do what we have to do, and in this process I'm really stretching, I'm really growing, I'm learning a lot, but all in all I'm grateful. I have not eaten today the whole day. I was supposed to have something, but I'll find time to eat or something. With that situation, I kind of lost my appetite and everything. I was too tired, but can't get enough sleep. Time to sleep. It's crazy. My eyes have been bulging, and they got this, So I'm trying to drink a lot of water to keep me hydrated so that I can just have the energy to work, and some coffee whenever I can. So, but all in all, I think I'm rocking in my hairstyle. I like it a lot. Yeah, you should have seen me in the morning. I was much more awake, alive, and everything. Imagine, I'm telling you all this in the morning. You should have seen me, like, really. Anyways, that's the life of a girl who is doing a PhD. I have no idea how others do this, but I know others don't go through stressing moment of doing a 6 months job in less than a month. That is crazy. And if it happens to you, to somebody, man, you're messed up. You're gonna do whatever just make sure you don't die. But I don't want it to happen to me again. I mean, this was a lot of pressure. It is a lot of pressure. But life will give you a lot of stuff, a lot of pressure all the time. It might not be a PhD work report, but it could be something else that is required urgently. Do you have the strength? Do you have the capacity? And, all that, whatever I did to pull this. It's just crazy, man. I don't even know how I just made it to this point. But every day I made sure I did show up. I made some progress. Whether I read, I write, I just have to do something. I have to make progress. And imagine sitting straight on the chair. Okay, I would just change, like, there are two tables. There's one I like and the other one, but one is far away from the socket where I can get the charge for my devices. So I would be moving, and that would be a little healthy. But just sitting straight all day long, man, look at me sitting straight in these chairs. Yeah, it's a nice place, by the way. I mean, the place is so peaceful, but still it's sitting down all day. Okay, maybe I want to go for meals, for coffee or something, just to find strength, and to the bathroom and back. But otherwise, and every day from around, let's say, 9-10 to 23 hours at night, almost midnight some days, actually not almost, by midnight some days, sitting straight and just reading. It would get to a point where my head would be like, it's about to collapse, like it's just want to burst out, because it's just a lot of readings, a lot of literature. But I cannot tell you how much I've learned in such a short time. I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna be very deep in this area because I've really been consuming stuff. I read stuff until I feel like I'm just making holes through the documents. Okay, it's soft copy. I don't know what I'm saying, but you get what I mean. Yeah, it is that intense. So the brain is really put to work to the extent that there's a day I was like, there are days where I'll feel like I'm going mental breakdown is just around the corner. And you're like, this is how people get depressed. This is how people just lose it. I don't know. But for whatever reason, I'm just grateful, man. God has been taking good care of me. And I'll just tell him, God, please know my limits, I don't want to go mad. I still have a lot to live for. Yeah, and we're going to celebrate this after I send my work. I mean, really, I'm just going to sleep, get enough sleep, so that my skin can be healthy, my eyes can be healthy, and yeah, I'm gonna get some good food, I guess. Okay, I've been getting good food courtesy of you-know-who, and yeah, I've been really been taken care of so well. I'm grateful for that. I'm truly grateful for that. I have no idea if I wasn't hosted well, or I was completely, entirely alone. I got a family here that really looks after me. Like, I feel like I belong to somewhere. God bless this family. You know yourselves, and I love you so much, and I'm grateful for everything. Yeah, man, I just have a home to go to, a bed to sleep, everything. Like, I'm just like this baby. All I have to do is focus on my reading, exactly what I would have desired. And that's why I came all the way here, and here I come. It's just me, my space. The resources are there, the internet, the Wi-Fi is here. I can just download whatever papers. Of course, not every paper is available, but as much as I can. And I read. Oh, that's all I do. I read, and I read. And there are times that just, yeah, and there are days, not like every day I'm very productive. There are days like my speed to read is very slow. All I do is like few pages. But man, I gotta be here. I gotta do what I have to do. I'm not gonna go back home to sleep and knowing that I've done nothing. Every day I hold myself accountable. Whatever I achieved, what did I find out? What did I learn? And stuff like that. So sometimes not being able to learn is also a lesson. You might be looking for something and you don't find it, and you go through all these bunch of things. That is also a process. Yeah, that's what I've come to learn. So anyways, what can I say? If someone is looking at me from down there, they might think I'm really crazy mad. But anyways, I never care. You know me by now. With these videos, I don't even know if I'm really audible. Anyways, that's all about me right now. So my piece is back. I'm grateful. If you had seen me yesterday and the day before yesterday, you're at in a point where you want to cry but you can't. There's a time I'll just lie down like this because nothing would just happen, and I want to cry but I can't cry. I want to go but I can't go. You know what I mean? I just lie down, and even when I lie down and it's not working, so I just wake up, and then I just have to distract myself, look for whatever, something, YouTube, blah blah blah, whatever random thing that can come. And it's can be so lonely because nobody really understands. And in as much as you would want for people to understand you, people are damn busy with their things. And even that, I also have tried to detach myself for like, I don't reach out to people like to chat or anything, because once you reach out to people want to chat back with you, and I don't have that time. So it's like, even my main number, I don't have it. I don't have access to the WhatsApp number, my main number. I just have this US number, which very few people that know that. My work people, my family. So if they want to get me, they know how to get me. But everyone else, they're on that number, which is not even, I don't even know where. I just get to it after like 2-3 days and just see what I've been missing or if there's anything urgent. But otherwise, you get me to my emails or, yeah. So I'm like detached, so it can be very lonely and very hurting. But I got no choice, sweetie. This is the life I've chosen, and it's not, it's not for everyone. It's not an easy one. That's how I've come to learn. That's what I've come to learn. So, yeah, to be something unique, something different, there's a price to pay. There's a cost to bear. Yeah, to everything, there is a cost to it, attached to it. Even if you're getting free things, man, you just live a mediocre life, and that is, the price you have to pay for whatever, for being average, or, not caring less, or not going through that extra mile. You have to be comfortable in your comfort zone, and, you won't mount up to anything more than that. So I have chosen this, and it's setting me apart, but there is a price to pay. It's painful, it's hurting, it's lonely, but I'm grateful for every support, everyone who prays for me. Man, prayers work. Your prayers work. Truly, I'm a testimony. Your prayers work. There are times I was like, God, are they working for me or against me, these prayers? But no, I can never doubt my God. It's just that when I doubt, it's like, it's always going to be about me. Have I been missing? Have I not been sensitive to him and what he wants me to do? Maybe I'm going through my own direction. That's when I feel like, yeah, it's working against me, but not for my God's sake. He promises that he will never leave me, never forsake me. So I just want him to just let me know when I miss it immediately, so that I don't have to pay the price again for that. So that's when I get that feeling. But I can never doubt my Father in heaven. Never, ever. He's everything. He's the reason. All this is my obedience to him, my loyalty to him. I will lay everything, my own life, everything down for him and whatever he wants me to do. And all this is part of it. Oh, man. Do you think if it wasn't, I would be here right now? I would be choosing this path? Who wants? Maybe I would be in some, the kind of life I want. Yeah, I would be chasing that. And I would have made it, I guess, in life somewhere, somehow. I have no idea, man. But this is painful. Who would want this? No, I wouldn't. everything. But there is so much joy in obeying God. And once you do that, everything feels so fulfilling. There is this greater joy that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because God is going to provide for you. He's going to watch over you. He's going to take care of all your needs. Do you know what I mean? Not your wants, your needs. But sometimes your wants also. I don't want to talk about my chocolate cake story. Yeah, I just thought about a chocolate cake in my head and God brought it to me. It was so good, soft chocolate cake. Yeah, during my stay here in this crazy place. You see, anyways, those are just good moments when the Lord entertains you in the most difficult times. When He sends you people, He will do everything, you know. Sometimes you can have a lot of money, but you don't even have the use for it, or you don't have the joy of spending that money. So the most important thing is to do and live the life that the Lord wants you to do, fulfilling your purpose, doing what you're born to do when you feel like this is it. And as much as I'm suffering and everything, the much stress and everything because of short time doing so much, the things I'm learning, oh my God, they excite me. They just make me, oh my God, I want to specialize. I want to do this more. I want to learn this. But of course, given the time, you know, so that's going to be after I submit tonight and the journey ahead. But that's what I'm trying to say. I'm enjoying my ride. I'm enjoying my PhD journey, the things I'm learning and everything. But I just need to be better and you know what I mean? Yeah, more scientific, more professional in terms of the methodology, techniques, whatever it is, econometrics, things, and being able to analyze and tell stories out of that. I don't like stuff to be so much scientific and so much mathematics and people don't get the message. That is crazy, you know. That's not a work that is done, and that's what most academicians do. I like telling stories. I like breaking it down for someone, a child, to understand, someone who has not gone to school to understand what I'm trying to say. And that is how we're going to affect policies. You know, you tell something to a farmer, they understand and they can apply to it. You tell something to a politician, they get it and apply. You tell it to someone who is a primary school student, they get it and they do it. That is how economics should do. I mean, for people like us who are doing all this technical stuff, how we break it down really matters. How we communicate it really matters, you know. And I'm now in that position where as much as I'm reading and trying to write papers, I am thinking of how I can be a part of a solution as a problem solver, not a problem investigator. Come on. Yeah, it's not enough to just figure out problems. Problems are just there. Informing people about the problem is good, but what about the solution? What about the intervention? And how is that intervention practical, innovative, and, you know, able to really take charge and happen? So that is really my curiosity about, and that's why it's taking me so long, because I have to integrate all these things. Sometimes I get just so stressed because I read a paper and it's like nothing was done, or like, do you get it? Like, I bear these problems because I'm putting myself in the shoes of someone who implements. I am putting myself in the shoes of the policy makers, policy implementers, and you find there is no linkage. And I challenge myself. If I'm in that position today, what will I do with all these things I'm trying to write on? If I'm in the position of implementing, what am I going to do? So why don't I start telling that to myself and my work? And then, do you get what I mean? Yeah, that's crazy, I know, but that's all that is happening in my mind, and that's why I just bear a lot emotionally, physically, mentally, and it's just crazy. But it's a journey of its own. I mean, yeah, I know. So that's all. I don't even know. I didn't plan to. I just wanted to look at my hairstyle and talk about it, but looks like I've been blabbing and blabbing and blabbing about everything else about my life. Now you know where I've been. You know I've been doing and everything. So it's not easy, man. It's not easy. But yeah, I like it. I love it, and I enjoy it, and I'm grateful. So bye bye. Much love.